Okay, so now I think it would be a good time for me to go to the Liurnia, or rather to the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. I feel a more appropriate name for this area would be Creepy Hogwarts, because it kind of reminds me of Hogwarts from Harry Potter. Could also go through the tunnel. Yeah, you know what? Let's go through the tunnel. I believe I bought some items that cause poison damage, and those are going to come in handy. Let's see. I did not buy any. Not the end of the world. There's a merchant right here. It's a mine, so it's filled to the brim with miners. As such, blunt and fire damage will be perfect. So, okay, so this is what is it? Ah, here he is. Hey, Mr. Merchant, can I buy some poison off you?
Ah, how nice of you to stop by, please.
Oh, certainly. It'll help with your hunger pains. Just buy 20 of those and buy as many of these as I can. Thank you. Now, let's... Could also beat everything at Fort Gale. There's also the Albanorex village. But that shit isn't as important. So let's go up and over. Oh. I didn't have enough native faith to use my talisman. How did that whip so horribly? Try now. Okay, that just refuses to make contact. Okay. Down over here. And for these two, not the same. Pulling the red means is a good ability to use on these guys. Run them. Okay. I got a rune. And the reason why I have these poison stones are for the land sports in the area. There are multiple of them. I could also use rotten breath, but whatever. Okay, so 2 of these are enough to overload them with poison. Enjoy the fireworks, everyone! That was a thing of beauty. Okay, just more fangs here. Now I think I realized how it is I died. So, was that guy guarding with his arm, or did he have a shield that I just couldn't see? Don't really know or care. I like a round shield. Anyway. Do I have enough, I do. Okay. Going to be using some, fetid pots. They cause some pretty high poison buildup, so they'll come in handy for the... for the land squirts in the area. Land squirts are such a weird name. They look more like sea anemones. Okay, broke its guard. Down goes the fishman. And the dragonfly. Perfect. Stuff I want to go through here is around this section. There's also a pretty good shiny around here, if I didn't already acquire it. Dexterity and strength mod. No, I did not get it, so let's go and get it. It's a not crystal tier. This one is the intelligence tier. You need to go around this little peninsula around the Karian Manor to access it. Okay, let's heal. I need a faster weapon. That works. Okay, he's down. The real enemy here are the, or the real threat, I should say, are the, hand tarantulas. Okay, killed enough of these guys to get a flask recharge. Oh, somebody's watching this. Welcome. I hope you enjoy this. A weapon that has fire. And yep, to these things done. Exist. So let's try to help with that problem. Let's just say that I'm like an exterminator. Gold tinged poop. More gold poop. I got a message from someone. Be wary of fingers, yeah. More specifically, it's these things. Okay, he's down. More smithing stones, always a good find. And here we have the intelligence not tier. Seek two-handing ahead. Yeah. Funny. Well, now I'm going to go over to the bridge with the land squirts. Trace here. The ravine. I wouldn't be able to guess that this was the name. Okay, what I need to be worried about is whether I'll poison myself using these urns. Well, whatever, if I'm already poisoned, I don't have to worry about poison. It takes 3 of these to kill one. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, he's overloaded with poison. Let's see how Black Flame works on him. Let's keep on stacking that health debuff. Poisoned, and I'm also getting hit by the poison. Make as many of these as I can. Make like 4. And instead of the fecal urns, let's go with poison darts. Also try using as a Kiz Decay on them. Depends on whether or not I'm close enough to hit them. Okay, he's overloaded with poison. Let's see if we'll reach the other guy here. Ask me, why are you fighting these things if it's not worth it? And the short answer is, I don't know. Okay, that didn't work. It takes way too many of these to lick them with poison. If anything, I could just try spamming Flame of the Remains. Let's make some... Oh, okay, I don't have any... Make some fecal urns. There's like, what, 2 of them? Is enough to poison these things? Try using poison stones, the only problem is they don't have 30 range. Oh my god, it puts 6 of these to poison one of these ships. Okay, yeah, you know what? Forget this. I'm just going over to the Grace. Living stones here, 5 up here. That's good. And let's rest up. Use some farming area for the Ionian butterflies. Anyway, I'm gonna head over to the Churches of America to see if, Melina has any new dialogue. So let's start here at the 4th church. I think I already talked to Melina here. There's also the 3rd Church of America. Basically, Melina gives you some flavor text as to like America's actions. Okay, I think that those dialogue options will increase as I discover more Churches of America. Not the end of the world. I'm gonna go through the main academy gate now. So, Carian Retaliation is an amazing skill to have here. Oh yeah, and there is a... golden seed right here. Not enough to add any more charges, but still a good amount. Can we use later on, once I have more? Ah, there it is. Here you'll find a summon sign to assist Yura. Popping in as an invader removes the rune artifact. I hope it's not permanent. You can see though, this guy does hit rather hard. Let's see how Carian Retaliation is. Still pretty good damage. Nowhere near as broken as it was in other patches, but still pretty good damage all either way. Okay. Vader has been banished. I got a rune arc and a furrow-culling finger remedy. Nice. And Yura's right here. Hey, Yura.
Oh, it's you. Thanks for your help there.
You're welcome.
That bloody finger was a thorn in my side. And now I'm finally rid of him.
Congrats.
Here's a token of thanks. Please, take it.
Oh, nice. It gives us a Smithing Stone 5.
I may not have much time. I'm dying to see you. Eleonora. Violet Bloodyfinger. Yes, I've been tracking Eleonora for quite some time. She is the deadliest of all Bloodyfingers. She's felled many an old hand already, but in spite of her cessblood zealotry, Eleonora is a proud knight. If she comes for you, do not think twice. You must flee. There is no shame in self-preservation.
Fair enough.
Be on your way. Perhaps we...
Okay. That's a good indicator that he has no more dialogue. I should probably farm or buy some more glintstone scraps. I have the larger scraps. How many of those do I have? I have 10. Well, 14 technically, so that can help. I think I can also craft these. Okay, no. I can only craft the cuckoo glintstone. Bleed is pretty good in this area, so I'm going to be running around with Naginata. So here's the main entrance into the academy. Let's pop a glintstone scrap. Activate Karian Retaliation. For whatever reason, there are some Trina's lilies growing here. And there are some enemy magi here. Karian Retaliation isn't very good against these guys. Oh, and I got their manchettes. Okay, so one thing to look out for in this room are the marionettes. There are two here. Okay, he's down. There are like two more in this room. Ah, here you go. Heal. When in doubt, there's no shame in leaving the room and coming back in. They can parry all three of these things. Can, however, stab him in the face. We'll never understand why there's a golden rune 2 here. At least make it a +4, so that's a little bit more worthwhile. Somber Smithing 3 is good. Keep on going. Maybe I should try using the Kinuchi. I should have rested up. Whatever. Just make sure you have at least one rune arc if you ever want to duplicate them with the save editor. One ability that really comes in handy here is Flame of the Redmanes. Be nimble. Don't give these guys an opportunity to eat you. And yeah, these guys don't just drain a decent amount of health, they also drain a decent amount of your focus when they attack. They also really don't drop anything all that valuable upon death. The slash is actually pretty good against these guys. I think that was just a normal attack. I thought it was a grab with these bucks like to use. Look over here. I think there was another shiny around here. Be wary of the left. Ah, I see. He wanted to take a bite out of me, but I took a chunk out of him. How's that for irony? Brace mimics. All the worthless items I have here. Want to stay alive, thank you. Because if these guys end up taking a chunk out of your health, don't worry all that much about it. I'm gonna put on the Blessed Dew Talisman. That was a bit of a stuttery roll. Spellproof Dry Deliver, nice. So there's a path you can go down here. Run across. Jump over to here. Be wary of hole. No jumping required ahead. Yeah, that's true. There's some marionettes that are guarding the marionette ashes. That dog threw himself off a cliff. There are some dogs here, so if you feel it's necessary to use, there's no shame in using the Beast Repellent Torch here. It helps keep the dogs away. crabs, isn't that nice? I would like it. Let's switch to Frenzy first. These guys seem to be resistant to magic, including the Frenzy magic. I don't think the dogs are, though. But they managed to avoid it thanks to their psychic dog powers. Okay. Wolfhounds are a bit annoying. The ailment propagation of that attack is amazing. So anyway, talking there being dogs here, there is also a beetle. Oof. That was one hell of a frame rate dip. So that beetle dropped Astropore Spectral Lance. Good ability. It's basically the throw spear weapon art from Dark Souls 3 with the that one was tied to a specific javelin, but with this game you can apply it onto anything. So, down here, there is an alabaster reward. He emerges out of that black hole. I wonder, is he a student of the Academy, or is he an alumnus? Who knows? Either way, he's dead. You got the magic gravity well off of him. Pretty good magic. Pretty cheap projectile, does decent damage. Basically, you cast it, it draws enemies into your current location. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this elevator. I'm going to use the mill wheel as an elevator. I would recommend coming off here before taking it all the way around. Some noblemen here. That's for an NPC quest. Okay. Change out some magics. Rotten Breath. I may keep it on. All this is good too. Frenzied Burst is also okay. Costs 24, where this one costs 18. So let's make our way down the elevator / water wheel. There are multiple spots you can drop off from here. One of them coming up is a small section where you can fight some avionettes and get their ashes. It's coming up. If you want to get back from here, just take the elevator back up. Nothing already done. Well, anyway, a lot of these enemies are dead, but a lot of them are still alive. Let's use Cone Bolt, see how that works. Works pretty well, it also causes splash damage. just want to cut any avionettes. They're basically small puppets. He dropped the normal shit that the marionettes drop. You can get their helmet, but they mainly drop glintstones. Okay, just another path up. I want to take the elevator down, so... Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm gonna die. Oh well. Got on yet another rune arc, but it's... I can still use the magic that I have equipped, I just... Well, everything but Ezekiel's Decay, but that's less because of the, faith and more because of the arcane. So, let's just remove Ezekiel's Decay for now. I'll replace it with Frenzy Burst. I also can't use Aspect of Crucible, that's fine. I should put on a heal. Still use the majority of the magic I have, though. Just need to remove the talisman, go with Clawmark Seal. My runes are right there. Okay, jump. Down, indeed. Somebody beat a shard bearer. Good for them. Anyway, I have no idea how you're supposed to avoid it. And fall damage. Today is I take enough fall damage to kill me. Need to wait until that thing drops you off completely. Also, the noblemen here have a pretty decent chance of dropping their equipment. I'm going to change out some armor. Okay, lost out on all those runes, oh well. Wouldn't have been enough for a level up anyway. Would have just been enough to maybe buy some good shit. What the hell happened? So what? So I waited for too long and then... Okay, something caused me to fall too far down. Not sure what it was. Maybe I got stuck on the mill. Oh well, those runes are down the drain. Not like it's the end of the world. If I need to, I can farm them back up at the Dragon Barrow. Where are you supposed to jump off here? Because I know that at some point the lift goes its furthest point down and you can just fall off over to where that Dr. Virgin is. Also, when it comes to the Dr. Virgin, best means of damaging her are... Okay, I was worried that that fall was gonna kill me. Best means of damaging her include blunt damage and electric damage. So Lightning Spear is a good magic to use, so is Honed Bolt. Okay, now I survived. Anyway, there's enough Dr. Virgin down here. Do not let her take you. Excuse me for lightning. So, Honed Bolt is useful. Lightning Spear is also good against her. Okay, she's dead. You don't really get anything useful from her. There are some sanctuary stones up here. A whole ton of Moonstone Fireflies. More importantly, down here you get the Longtail Cat Talisman. It basically makes you immune to fall damage that you can survive. If it's fall damage that can kill you, it will kill you, but if it's fall damage that you can survive, you won't take any damage. And a Lost Ash of War, that's good. There's a set of armor that I missed in the Church of the Cuckoo area, so honestly it'd be easier if I get it from the Church of the Cuckoo. You basically just have to run over to where the building that has the Alabaster Lord, you just run over there and get the item. I'm not gonna bother fighting anything. It's not like I have a large amount of runes to risk losing. No, I'm just gonna run. I will fight the marionettes because they are the thing that is most likely to kill me. Jump. I swear that I wasn't gonna make the jump there. Okay. Got some arrows from that guy. Thankfully, Honed Bolt can be spammed. Keep your eyes peeled for this thing. Chugga choo choo goes the train. Okay. Now in this section with the Alabaster Lord, instead of taking the lift, you want to go up here, jump off this ledge, and follow this path down. These things are mourning, either mourning or worshipping whoever is buried here. And over here you got the Aryan Knight armor, including the helmet, chest armor, gauntlets, and greaves. Don't think I can survive that fall. Behold, precious item indeed. Now you can cosplay as the Aryan Knights from the Network Quest. And that's it for here. Now what's important is the schoolhouse classroom area. I'll pop a silver profile foot here because I want to have some good defense, or I want to have better item against this guy. This is the optimal area to farm the Lazuli armor and the Lazuli Gwyn sword. Captain Cook 5. Like scroll. Whenever you find a bookshelf that doesn't have any books in it, that's usually the secret passage that you can open by striking it. If we go up around here, you'll find a goldstone crown. Along some lilies. Do a little bit of rock climbing. Jump across here, and you go get the Olivinus goldstone crown. Let's look at its description. Goldstone crown bestowed upon Rheocaria scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Increases intelligence to the detriment of health. That doesn't sound too good. But there are other crowns that you can acquire here. Double slash is a very good ability to have here, especially if you can get bleed to hit. And mages here that you can hit with arrows. And you need some different arrows. Okay, another one here. There's also a Jar Warrior here. Oh, wonderful. He dashed up there. That means he got the attention of that goldstone pig. Okay, down goes not Alexander. It says material ahead, so let's see what's in here. Oh, ritual pot. Nice. Sneak around up here. One stone sage up here. Along with this Lazuli sage. Okay. Once more, wherever you see a bookshelf that'll act as books, that's a secret passage. A room that looks like a shrine to Granola. Okay. Comet and a stone sword key. Nice. Okay. Small little drop off here. We're gonna find a whole ton of jar people. Try to kill them. Try to kill as many as you can before getting the item here. Because the moment that you get the item, these jar shards will become, or these jar people will become animate and attack. The item that will make these things animate is the Graven Skull Talisman. Let's take a look at it. Talisman depicting a school of Graven mages, the nightmare of the Academy, raises the potency of sorcery. Primeval currents is a forbidden tradition of Glintstone sorcery. Those who cleave into its teachings, the act of collecting sorcerers, fashion them into the seeds of stars, is but another path to scientific inquiry. Selin was called the Graven Witch, and that's called the Graven School of Heads. Could this be why she's banned from the Academy? Well, anyway. These are only at rank 3. That's not gonna be good. Let me change out the weapon art for this. I'm gonna put Bloody Star. I could also enhance to the I also enhance these. So let's go to EG and enhance them. I have just enough smithing stone 2s to enhance these.
Well, then I presume these are...
Yes.
I've explained the peril of the enchanted snare that remains at the Royal Carrion Manor. Whatever you do, brave Tarnished, stay away from that death trap.
Oh, you mean the death trap that I just burned through? Fair enough. Okay, so let's go over to these 2 swords. 1, 2, 3, go. Both of these are now up. I feel like enhancing another weapon further, but which one? Katana would be good. So would be Naginata. Already at rank 9, so... Yeah, no, this works. Thanks, EG. Okay, now for the Red Wolf of Redigan. So I only have 2. Shit. Okay, got 1 stone, but that's fine. Let's put on a hammer or something that can bash. They broke his wallet. And I broke his face. Okay, he's down. The other two. Okay, he needs a heal. These are stone astrolabes would typically contain starlet shards, but that one just has a finger remedy near it. Oh yeah, another painting of Fernala. All the glintstone crowns. They like have these in storage or something? Some path ahead, yeah, I already got it. Wolf ahead, indeed. Confusion ahead, that is true. Boss is a bit confusing. Not in the sense of, like, it's hard to get a proper strategy to fight him, but I mean more confusing in the sense that he runs around in circles. The page should be good for this fight. Let's reverse the fog, and I don't have enough focus for this. So this will be Red Wolf of Radigan. Her name's Jesse, the Brave Wolf. He is a companion of Royal Consul Radigan. True omnidisciplinarian, like his master. He utilizes both glintstone sorceries as well as Sacred Order incantations. He is, however, this is some definite confusion because this boss is fast. Anyway, upon beating him, you will get a memory stone, and there would be an achievement for beating him as he's necessary to fight the boss here, but I had already beaten the Wolf of Radigan in a previous save file, so as a result I already got the achievement on my Steam account. Way. Do I have enough to level up? Yes, I do. Time to make this brace. And I'm wondering if I should continue on or if I should stop here. It's already been an hour. I could continue on a bit. There's another abductor virgin here. The usable strategy I have for her is Bone Bolt. Just spam it. Oh, ran out of focus. Okay, there we go. Bone Bolt is pretty broken. You can even acquire it as National War. So anyway. Oh. So that's garb, wonderful. There are tons of noblemen here. The aristocrat's garb is a decent piece of equipment. Fashionable at the very least. Defenses are atrocious, but when it comes to fashion, it's pretty decent. foil on. There's some enemies here that are weak to blunt damage. Marvelous. I mentioned the crabs are fucking annoying because the crabs are fucking annoying. Yeah, that crab will also try to get sleep on you, so try to kill him before that happens. Yet another golden rune too. Rather know there's a golden seed here. I hope I can get the noble slender sword. Oh. Huh. So I guess in order to get good things in this game, you just have to ask nicely. So the noble cylinder sword is one of those weapons that's basically become a meme. It's excellent dex scaling. Basically a mix of the Warhawk Talon and the Lordsworn Straight Sword. Similar to the Warhawk Talon in that it has very high dex scaling, and it's a moderately powerful weapon, and it's also similar to the Lordsworn Straight Sword in that it has a high critical modifier. So I am going to save over this save. Just give me a minute. It's loading up. Here, update, yes. Regardless, though, I really don't care about that weapon, to be honest. It's really only good if you're interested in the memeage of it. Another stone sword key, nice. But yeah, this is a pretty good area to farm for that weapon. Ah. My stealth. How could you have seen past my wonderful, wonderful stealth? It was almost like I was just crouching. That works. Another cracked pot. And another living jar shard. 3 of them to be exact. It's actually pretty good. Well, moving on. A decent piece of armor that you can wear here is the Cuckoo Surcoat, but the Karian Knight armor is also pretty good. I kind of like the fashion of this. I also put on the Karian Knight Greaves. And this should increase my magic defense a bit more. Well, anyway, for over here, you're gonna find some mages that are sniping at you with magic. Oh! Okay. Now the civilian killed me with his fucking rapier. I should switch to a faster weapon and save the foil for when I'm going after the crabs in the jars. So let's go with katanas. So the thing that I wanted to show was that there is a shortcut up here. Well, I ran out of arrows. Let's try using bolts. correct, I should be able to hit him through the grating in the balcony there. Or not. Oh, whatever. So anyway, before you, break these people in stone stages, come in here. You get the Glintstone Wet Blade. It's the Wet Blade used for applying Ashes of War. It specializes in using the Glintstone fusion along with the Gold Infusion. One thing I like about Carian Retaliation is that it only consumes focus when you're absorbing magic. But when it's not absorbing magic, it just counts as a normal parry and doesn't consume any focus as a result. Hey, row of fruit and a ruin fragment, nice. I could show... I'll show the main path because loop around to here. The flail is actually a perfect weapon to fight the enemy that's in this area. He is the Carian Knight's Moongrum. And the main puzzle for here is that you jump up on these flying buttresses and you climb up the stairwell. Then you climb across the stairwell to reach the main room of the tower. Royal Cone Finger Remedy, that's honestly not the best thing. Pay attention to the pattern that the boulder rolls in because it always rolls in the same pattern. Anyway, Moongrum is right over here. Before I face him, I want to run in here and get a shortcut. Just in case I die to him, it'll be easier. It'll be easier to come around this way. Stages down. So for Moongrum, my main piece of advice... Oh, got another Scratch Garb. Not like I need that. So my main advice for Moongrum is to use a whip or a foil. Those weapons are both pretty useful against him because Moongrum's main strategy is to parry you. And then when he brushes your weapon aside and you're defenseless, he goes in for the kill. Yeah, it's recommended you open the door first because running all the way around here from Moongrum, or rather from the courtyard that Moongrum is in, is basically asking for the enemies here to attack you. Pumpkinhead here. Into mages. I would prioritize taking out the mages first, as these guys are the ones responsible for that trap. I don't know if you have to kill both mages or if you just have to kill one to weaken the group. And he's down. Yeah, and as you can see there, Moongrim still hits pretty hard. Thankfully, I took out the cannonball trap, so I don't have to worry about that shit anymore. Now I can just run over at my leisure. So if I'm correct, the cannonball should no longer spawn. Good. Anyway, spending stone 5. I think 5 says I've not so far. Let's see. 4 5s. That's enough money for what we want. Buy money! As you can see, using a weapon that Moongrim can parry makes this fight significantly easier. And now from him you get the Karian Knight Shield. Has a nice bit of a lore behind it. Oh, I don't have enough intelligence to use it. Teardrop-shaped medium shield embedded with blue glintstone, carried by knights who serve the Karian royal family. Excels when facing magic and holy attacks. Just who were these knights prepared to fight? If I had to take a guess, they were ready to fight anyone who got in their way. A bit heavier than the current shield that I have, but lighter than others. And this little cosmic anus, when entered, will allow you to... Well, it won't allow you to do anything except talk to Mr. Turtle Priest, because it brings you to the... Church of Vows.
Greetings.
Some of these incantations could be spicy, but I'm content with what I got. Let's see what I can get with these runes. Okay, so grace that dwells within the inhabitants of the lands between and the lingering residue of gold. Used to gain 25 runes. Those born at the foot of the Earth Tree are blessed. At least that is the enduring belief of the people of the plateau. Okay, that's kind of funny. I honestly love just how sarcastic the descriptions of these items are. Seriously, if this is like the mental image of the Tarnished, then my god, he is one sassy pants. So while I'm here, I might as well explore the old palace ruins and the warriors who call it home. When it comes to this area, I would recommend having either a great shield or a shield that has good negation on it. Of course, I'm too heavy. Okay, that's better. Okay, what if I put on the Earth Tree seal? Radigan's works. Again, I recommend having a shield that has high guard capabilities. Great shield works. Reason why is because while going around here, you'll find the ancestral followers. These shamans are skilled marksmen and fighters. They also have very high abilities. You can get different items from them, like beast bones. You can also get the arrows that they use. One of them is trying to shoot at me with their dwelling arrows, as they're called. Ah, he hit me. Yeah, these guys are also skilled marksmen. There's a Snake America close to here, so you can use it to respawn. In hindsight, I think it would be better to, like, respawn somewhere else, but whatever. Go through out Naginata. Yeah, that makes me too happy. Grab some items, make some arrows. I don't have enough to make arrows. Shit. Let's flip some arrows. Oh, I have a ton of bleed arrows. I do, of course I have arrows. Composite bow works. Ah. 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 There is one of those ancestral marksmen right up there. Got me there. End of the world. Are you seeing how Hone the Bolt works against him? Needs to be within my line of sight. There he is in my line of sight. He is no longer in my line of sight. Okay, now he is. Okay, that at least that hit him. Don't worry about these guys here using normal arrows. The real threat is the one that are the ones that use dwelling arrows. Those are the enhanced arrows that these fuckers like to use. Either roll at the proper time or use the terrain to your advantage. Oh, he killed me, and I lost those 13k runes. Oh well. Fortunate. But if I just respawn at the Stake America, I'll be fine. Make me heavy. I should put on some lighter armor then. Whatever, 13k runes are a lot, but it's not world ending. Okay, she's coming down to fight me. But I think all the marksmen are men. Thankfully though, when they don't have the enchanted arrows, they are nowhere near as deadly. The runes they drop are rather paltry, but it's fine. Oops, not be happy. Ah, he is. I think you can get their bow as a rare drop. And that crashing sound is a mausoleum. Now the one around here will defend himself mainly by jumping up in the air and crashing down on top of you. Even though their weapons look like hammers, they are technically axes. Distance from them. Right. Okay. Got some glowing arrows from him. I made back at 10th with the rings I lost. I got his leggings, part of your armor set. The armor set of the ancestral followers are mostly for equipment. And yeah, there was a grace agonizingly close to where I was. Does it suck? Yeah, am I going to lose any sleep over it? No. I think if I use the Remembrance of the Crafted, I should be able to gain enough runes to level up. Try seeing what I can do in the I was gonna say the schoolhouse, no, the schoolhouse classroom. Building where people learn, not a building where people make chairs. Well, let's see if I can find this guy for his gear. Nothing. Again, best area to farm is the... Well, actually, I could show this. I found a shiny over in the Dragon Barrow. This will show where it is. So I'm going to start at the Farming Great Bridge. I'm going to clean out all of the... Vulgar Militiamen. I already got everything I wanted from the area, so... There's no need to farm. I already got a second Vulgar Militia saw. I was curious on dual wielding them. And on top of that, I also got 2 copies of their Chattel. It's basically a sickle on a stick. Anyway. Their weapons are quite useful. Especially for taking them out. Huh, got yet another saw. Dual wielding the Vulgar Militia saws are a pretty good strategy. If you can wield 2. And then the dual glaive set is actually pretty decent. Okay, he's dead. Might as well pop a gold foul foot on here. Damn it. And he got me with a health burn from the Black Flame, of course. I misjudged the distance from... I misjudged the length of the attack, so I thought I was safe when I wasn't. Let's see, what else would be a decent weapon to use here? Forked greatsword would probably be good. It is a greatsword. Look at the bright side. At the very least, now the attack can't one-shot me. Still deals a ton of damage, though. Does it deal damage that makes any amount of sense compared to damage that these fuckers do? No, not in the slightest, but still does good damage. The weapon art is powerful. He's down. Sadly, you can't get the Tsurugama that these guys use as a weapon. You can only get the glaives. Go over to this one here in the corner and try to take him out. One looks for considered gun wielders. So since the majority of the attack take a long-ass wind-up, you can easily wail on him. You can get toxic mushrooms here. You can also get them in Caelid proper. Has something to do with the Scarlet Rot's influence in the area. Now done. Going up this way, you're gonna find a Vulgar Demolition Man, try to take him out. Skull with a rune in it, very nice. Even with just chip damage, it still causes health burn, and that's kind of annoying. Oh, he's dead. I think I killed him twice, once with the normal attack and with the lead on top of it. That's funny. Bloodhound's Fang is another good weapon to use here. That jumping attack they do is especially deadly because they infuse their weapon with death. Broke even on the rune loss from those enemies, so that's good. Points got a little bit more as I continue fighting all the enemies here. So, I placed a marker on my map that has the location of the astrolabe. The large astrolabe that has a Starlight Shard. Truth be told, I never used them. I think they cause like a slow burn. I'm gonna say slow burn health regen. No, slow burn focus regen. Basically, very slowly recover your focus with it. It works. Like a lot of things in this game, it works. Ah. Here's the last Vulgar Militiaman I was looking for. Gotta love that rune buff from the Erd Tree. Just raining its wonderful golden pollen on me. Delicious, delicious plant sperm. Except, I mean, well, the equivalent, that's basically what the animal equivalent of pollen is. Pollen is the male plant's gametes. There's the astrolabe over there, flanked by some more of these militiamen. Hopefully I can take them out before they take me out. Huh, that knocked him over. Nice. Because if that attack hit me, it wouldn't have killed me, but it would have caused a ton of damage. And not a pussy metric ton either, I mean an imperial ton. Okay, well I might as well kill the other Vulgar Militiamen that are here. Pop this out for a later shield. Let's use a Frenzy Burst. Pew. Pew. Oh Jesus, pierce through all three of them at once. That is toxic as fuck, I love it. Jesus, Frenzy Burst is broken. It just pierced through both of these guys at once. Okay, didn't get any items from them, but I don't care. Just want to get those sweet, sweet runes. I should put Bloodhound Step on a weapon. It is a pretty useful Ash of War. It's good if you want to evade enemy attacks. A very nice defensive Ash of War. So where's that one that dropped a shiny? Not like I care. I already have all their weapons. The only marginally valuable shiny that these guys could drop would probably be their, probably be some items. If I could get upgrade mats off these guys, that would be broken, but whatever. I don't think I can. At least not off these guys, because... always roll around with these claws. Still have the mood increase from the Earth Tree, so that's good. Okay, 26k, pretty good. Is that a message or is that a skull? Neither, that's just the light reflecting off of some grass. Okay. Well. I'm gonna give Goring those two death roots from Liurnia. Hey buddy, here's some roots. You're enjoying yourself.
Strange. There's something else.
How so?
But the death yet quenches. Bring more.
And now he gives us Beast Roar, which is an Ash of War, and Bestial Vitality. But the moment that you rest up at the Site of Grace, Gorank will go Berserk. You need to try and do enough damage to him in order for him to, well, not be Berserk. So I'm gonna put on a short bow. Bleed arrows are perfect for this. So what you want to do is rest. And run like hell to the exit. Because Gorank is Berserk and he's gonna go after you. And yeah, this is why Gorank going Berserk is so dangerous. One thing I could try doing is blasting him with Black Flame until the life drain calms him down. You just have to take out like a quarter of his health. Bleed works. Thankfully the physical walls of the Sanctum will block the majority of his attacks. The door won't, though. Try to hit him enough times with Bleed until you can get a Bleed proc. Not reaching. There we go. Slight damage, but at least it'll cause bleed buildup. Okay, again, the majority of his attacks will actually get hit by the door. He's a huge fan of that. I'm gonna try using miracles. If I can get enough health burn going on him, that should circumvent my need for bleed. And since health burn is immediate, That would actually be a quicker way of dealing with him. So again, run like hell outside of the building. Careful not to antagonize the gargoyle. Inside, I should probably put this in my main hand. Now for this, let's put on a shield. I wonder if the spell parry works with his incantations. That would be cool, but I don't want to. I really don't want to test that. Let's get towards the exit. Then you just want to shave off a quarter of his health bar. Focus on chucking black flame at him. Okay, there we go. He's now calm.
Put it away. I won't forget. Again, my appetite. My sin. So please. Enough.
Okay, well, I'm glad he's better. Here, let me help you out. Shit, I don't think I can enter the sanctum through here. With the game. By doing a save and refresh, that should allow me to go in here again. Okay, now Grank is back in his normal position, and I can use the brace. Okay, let's level up. I want to keep my intelligence at 15 so I can use the Karian shield. Bit of a wasted stat, but I don't care. Karian shield is a very good shield to have, and it's also pretty light. Now then, I would like to try something. First thing I want to do, though, is go to flasks. I'll get flasks. I want to put it, like that. I want to focus on using the blue flasks. Could also put Karian Retaliation on the Karian Night Shield. It actually increases the holy defense on it. Gold just, I think it just applies frost buildup. I don't know if it increases my frost defense. Okay. I want to try seeing if I can abuse the health burn effect. Do I need to initiate the fight first? I believe if I go all the way over here, behind the sanctum, he shouldn't notice me. And he should return to his initial position. Okay, yeah, that worked. So I can use this to cheese him. Okay. Just walk over to him. Use Black Flame. Rinse and repeat until done. Considering that I'm not using any physical attacks right now, let's switch over to that. Let's get rid of the Bloodhound Strain. He noticed me. Shit. thing I could try doing is using, what is it, the, using a spirit summon like Page. Okay, now it's using the, Black Flame Whirlwind. It's looking after me, it seems. Let's retreat to behind the building. Okay, looks like my best way of beating him would be to use Carrion Retaliation. Attack is dangerous as all get out. All of his attacks are really dangerous, to be honest. I think he's immune to Scarlet Rot, so the Rot Breath won't work. At least I think. Last green art. Memorize spell. Let's put on Ezekiel's Decay. Damage from this was blood. I think the best strategy I have at the moment is to just use Black Flame on him. But also try using Carrion Retaliation. I have a feeling that resting at the Grace will just cause him to respawn. The doors that it's too narrow. I'll cause the majority of these doors first. Try to get his weapon. Call the corpse. It's the gargoyle's poet, and its weapon art, Corpse Wax Cutter, is actually pretty powerful. We want back to his initial spawn, that's fine. Okay, decent damage using that. I still think my best bet is going to be Black Flame spam. More than anything, I just need to be patient. Can't use Ezekiel's or not Ezekiel's Decay, Rotten Breath, but that's fine. Trunk go ahead, indeed. That's the weapon art of his ability. It's called Corpse Wax Cutter. He basically shoots the coin of death out of his weapon and launches it at you. It's pretty metal, to be honest. He has the glaive out. That weapon is insanely dangerous. Problem with using the black flame attack is that since I'm basically throwing the fireball at him, it takes a bit of skill to get down, but this definitely works as a key strap. That's that is a corpse wax tornado with that. Okay, let's see if I can get the bitch down to half health. All of his attacks do divine damage, so maybe I should see what armor has good holy defense. Mausoleum Knight. Okay, got 3 hits of that in. It has a nice little bit of health burn. I'm surprised that hit him. Move this and put on Blessed Dew just so that I can slowly regain health. I may look stupid, but at least I'll stay alive with this time. Okay, he switched to the sword. Honestly, I'm not quite sure if that's more or less dangerous. Even though his attacks would hit the ring. Yeah, well, I hope I don't kill him. This is dangerous. Let's see how well the page does here. Okay, I'm gonna run the fuck away. Okay, the page didn't do that much. In fact, I think she almost succeeded in annoying him. Sometimes black flame can hit through the wall, which is kind of what I want. I mean, the this guy is defending himself. I'm twat in this situation, not him. Is the rank okay? So just because I know that some of his attacks can, or some of the gargoyles' attacks can hit the rank. The corpse wax blade. Okay, let's back the fuck up and heal. One that's for starting location. And he's healed now. This bastard is a field boss. I'm worried that if I heal, maybe make him recover health. Damn it. Well, the strategy works. I just need to try it one more time. So I'm gonna stop streaming and I'll try to kill this thing on my own time. For the person watching this, I hope you have a good day, and until next time... Well, until next time, that's basically it. See you guys next time. Time for the end card.